Let's be honest, failure gets a bad rep. From the moment we could hold a pencil, we were taught that a red X on our paper meant shame. Society has made us allergic to losing. If you fail, you're done. You blew it. Game over. But here's a wild thought. What if failure isn't the villain of your story, but the secret mentor you didn't know you had? Think about it. Every failure you've ever had didn't actually stop you, it shaped you. The heartbreak that broke you taught you what love shouldn't feel like. The business idea that crashed faster than your Wi-Fi on a rainy day taught you what the market really wants. The exam you bombed, that wasn't the end of your brain cells, it was just your brain's way of saying, buddy, maybe we should actually read this part next time. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the behind-the-scenes footage of every success story you've ever admired. You know all those overnight success people we love to quote? They didn't pop out of the ground like daisies. They tripped, they messed up, they hit walls, and then they learned how to build doors in them. The truth is, failure isn't personal. It's data, pure, unfiltered feedback from life. The problem is, we treat it like a personal insult instead of a performance review. Imagine if every time your GPS said recalculating, you threw your phone out the window and screamed, "I'm a failure." That's basically what we do when life tries to redirect us. Failure is just life saying, "Hey genius, try a left turn instead." Now here's where it gets interesting. The pivot. Most people think success means sticking to plan A no matter what. Nope. Success is knowing when to throw plan A in the bin and start drafting plan Q. Some of the world's biggest wins came from so-called failures. YouTube? It started as a dating site. Airbnb? They just wanted to rent out air mattresses to pay rent. And now, they're billion-dollar mistakes. Failure forces you to adapt. And adaptation, my friend, is evolution's favorite hobby. Every time you fail and keep going, your brain rewires itself. You literally get smarter. It's like downloading an update. Resilience 2.0 is now installed. Please restart your attitude. But let's not pretend failure feels great. It sucks. Sometimes it feels like the universe threw a brick at your plans. But that sting you feel, that's growth knocking. Every setback toughens you, strengthens your mental muscles, and teaches you to stand taller. If you've ever looked back on a disaster and laughed about it later, congratulations, that's emotional maturity and maybe trauma with good PR. Here's the part most people miss. Your failures are part of your personal curriculum. Life is the classroom, and failure is the teacher that never gives you the answers but keeps dropping hints until you figure it out. You can either sulk in detention or take notes and graduate stronger. Try keeping a failure log. No, not to wallow in self-pity, but to write down what went wrong and what you learned. Over time, you'll notice something magical. Your so-called embarrassing moments were actually training sessions. The person you're becoming was built on the lessons your failures taught you. So the next time something doesn't work out, don't panic, don't spiral. Just say, another free lesson from the University of Life. Tuition's expensive, but the degree's worth it. Failure isn't your enemy. It's your secret superpower, the messy, awkward, slightly sarcastic friend who pushes you toward greatness while laughing at your mistakes. And if you learn to listen to it instead of fear it, you'll realize every time you fall, you're not starting over. You're starting smarter.